Dun, 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 dun. Let's see how that sounded.
Hi, Charlotte.
Hi, Madeline.
We're back. We already got the giggles.
We got a case of the giggles, everybody.
Case of the gigs. Welcome to our 2026 Winter Olympics sports gossip preview.
Woo.
Woo.
We got so much stuff in here.
Oh my God, so much.
We love the Olympics.
Yes, I love the Olympics.
Yep.
Like deep in my soul.
Yeah, and I feel an affinity for the cold weather sports.
Oh, well, yeah, you're from the Northeast, so that makes sense.
I cross-country skied this winter.
Yeah, of course you did. She sent me a photo, and I fear we may need to insert it into the episode. Because you did text it to me, so I do have it.
It's true. It's fair game.
And I can send it to our editor, Micah.
It's in Getty.
What?
I'm kidding.
You're like, yes, I attended the event.
I called the paparazzi on myself.
Yes. Back grid. Well, it's backwoods.
It
kind
is.
of.
Wait, it's back country. Back grid.
Yeah.
Country.
Yeah. I love it.
All right.
Wow.
All right. We're going to kick things off. Madeline, who are the flag bearers for Team USA?
The flag bearers, I'm so glad you asked, are Erin Jackson, a speed skater who was the first Black woman to win a Winter Olympic gold medal in an individual sport.
It's awesome.
At the, I believe it was last Winter Olympics, I think.
Which is also a little depressing, but here we are. Okay.
But very exciting. And then Frank Del Duca, a bobsledder.
Frank Del Duca sounds like he's a bobsledder.
He does.
Energetically.
Yeah.
And I love that for him.
I love it. So those are Team USA flag bearers. Summer Olympics was LeBron James and who was the other one?
Suni Lee?
Because it's the photo of LeBron on the boat on the Seine and it's raining and he looks like he's a founding father, like forging a path to the new land.
Across the Delaware.
Yes.
I feel like it might have been Suni. Was it Simone Biles?
Maybe.
Anyways, we could look it up, but we're not going to because this is the Winter Olympics.
Yes,
folks. I am excited for speed skating. I really love it. I find it meditative. It's meditative in the way that crocheting is meditative.
Yes, I think that's
clack,
true.
Clack, clack,
yes,
clack,
it's just,
clack, clack. Yeah.
Yes. And the U.S. delegation this year is going to be the largest ever. Guess how many athletes?
I couldn't even be 300, 400.
No, lower. 232 athletes, including 98 returning Olympians.
Wow.
Including several who have medaled multiple times.
Sick.
So I got some vets.
All right.
Got some vets.
Speaking of vets, let's start with a story that a lot of people are talking about. Lindsey Vonn.
Yes.
Is vying to come back to the Olympics. She retired. I feel like she might have retired several times.
Yeah. She retired in 2019 after she had repeated injuries on her knees. Her knee is going to come back into the story. That she thought made it impossible for her to continue competing. Well, spoiler alert, she did come back.
Sorry. I love how you have so much trouble saying that every single time. It's like watching a kid learning how to walk where you're like, oh, are they like, and then you stick the landing. But there's a moment of uncertainty.
Why?
Where you're like,
the sound.
Alert.
That's so true. And then every time I still continue to say it.
And we
it's like I could probably I say it with like 2 minutes. Wait, let's try this again. We're doing what's it called when you do speech therapy?
Yeah.
Okay. Spoiler alert. Oh, that was crisper.
You just got to say it.
That was like speed skating.
You had momentum.
Just like in downhill skiing, which Lindsey Vonn is set to compete in on Sunday. However, she got injured days after. She crashed in a race. Literally, it was like her last race she was doing before going to Milan.
And it was like
she tore her ACL.
Oh, so bad. It was a week before the Olympics, and I guess there's some sort of protocol of like, I guess it's like a marathon, right? You're training for something for a long time, and then you need to stay warm. They're also like World Cup circuit things.
Right.
But I'm like, a week before?
I know.
You know what? I said this to you the other day, but the Olympics to me feel like a wedding in the sense that one of the reasons I didn't want to have like a big one that I planned for a long time was because I knew that I would be so nervous for the entire, year that I was planning it, that I would get sick the day before the wedding.
Yeah.
And I feel like the Olympics, the mental toughness of these athletes to even think about going for 4 years.
I know.
Too much time.
Too much time. It's too much time. That would freak me out.
Me out.
Well, she held a press conference confirming though she is still competing in the Olympics, and she said she's competing in the downhill race, which is being held on Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday, and then is kind of depending on how her performance is in that downhill race, she'll decide if she's going to continue and do the other races. I
mean, I guess you slap a brace on it and hope for the best. It's most likely her last Olympics.
I know. Well, and she also has personal ties, or kind of, I guess you could call it personal ties to Cortina, where
really?
Is that how you say
it?
Yeah,
Milan Cortina. Yeah, you got
it.
No, you got it.
Again, which is the beloved stop on the World Cup circuit where Lindsey Vonn got her first ever podium finish. And then she then subsequently had a dozen World Cup wins over the course of her career. But so I think that was a big motivating factor for her to want to compete in these Olympics, is because she has like a sweet spot for Cortina.
I mean, she really could have won gold too. She was winning these competitions. Well, we'll see. Never. If she gets on the podium now after this, that's even more impressive.
So impressive.
Also, Mikaela Shiffrin is back. She's just, I think I knew people in college who skied with her because Colby's ski team was really good.
Of course you did. Obviously.
And
why, of course?
I feel like I maybe met. Oh, yeah, I did. I interviewed her once. There's like a bunch of sports stuff in my head that I did that I've buried. And then every once in a while I'm like, oh, yeah.
It'll come back while you're crocheting. Something about it. The memory log. I think I told you I was crocheting and I remembered the name. Did I tell you about this?
No.
Of an Irish sweater making company that I could not remember the name of for like 2 years. I tried every Google to find it, and I'm sitting there and I remembered the name. It's not open in business anymore.
What is it?
Or her name was Faye Dinsmore.
Oh my God.
She made these beautiful sweaters, but I don't think she does it anymore. They were amazing. I literally was sitting there crocheting and I just went, Faye Dinsmore.
That also
out of nowhere. So that's what I'm saying. I feel like you'll have that happen during crochet.
Energetically, that feels like the Winter Olympics also.
Yes, it does.
An Irish sweater maker.
Yes.
Anyway,
so she is the GOAT of alpine skiing. No alpine skier, male or female, has ever won as many World Cup races across multiple disciplines as she has.
It's crazy.
Which is cray-cray. But she's had kind of a weird Olympic run.
Last Olympics was so sad.
It was sad. So in 2014 in Sochi, when she was 18, she was a rookie. She did take home gold in slalom. I love that word. That goes right off the...
That's easy.
Slalom.
Oh, wait.
What?
She was 18 in 2014?
Yes.
Yeah. I guess I still could have known people who skied with her. Sorry. I thought she was
Lindsey Vonn?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Sorry.
And then in 2018, she won gold in giant slalom and silver in super combined in Pyeongchang, which I guess she didn't think that was like the best outcome, but I'm like, girl, you got a gold medal and a silver.
Pretty good.
I would take any. I would take a bronze. Mm-hmm. Just honored to be nominated.
Just an honor to be.
And then during COVID in Beijing, she was a heavy favorite. But at the same time, she was grieving the passing of her father, Jeff. Very sad.
So sad.
And missed the gates in both the slalom events and finished without any medals and was disqualified.
I remember that shot of her after she missed the gate. You just feel it's like a gut punch.
Yeah.
And so if you feel that watching, imagine. Well, I can't wait to watch downhill skiing. You know how we watch the Golden Globes at the Patriots divisional round game or wild card round? We might need to watch skiing. Well, I guess it won't be the time difference.
Well, we maybe will watch Lindsey Vonn do downhill on the way to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Because I'm guessing I would have probably be happening in the morning.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
We'll see. All right. Ice skating? Shall we?
Love ice skating.
You want to lead us off with the men? I'm going to be honest. Oh, wait. I thought that said Men Team USA, but it said Meat Team USA.
I made little subcategories.
I love these.
No, it says Meat Team USA's figure skaters. Just a little behind the scenes for you.
I got super, super, super invested in the 3 ladies who are on the Team USA this year because I watched by accident. When was the last time you just like turned the TV on and started scrolling to
I don't even know.
Exactly. Haven't done it in years. My husband just turned the TV on, started scrolling, and I was like, "Oh my god, the U.S. Championships are on!"
Yes.
And I watched the whole thing. Amber Glenn gave the most unbelievable performance after Alyssa Liu had given the most unbelievable performance after Isabeau Levito had, and they all are on the team. I actually cried at Amber Glenn's routine. She does it to Madonna.
Oh.
There's something very moving about it.
I love her.
And these 3 are known as the Blade Angels.
How do you feel about that nickname?
You know, I initially was like, well, you could do better than that. But then I read that Alyssa Liu came up with it.
Okay.
And she came up with several and they voted on it. And this was one they liked best. And for some reason, that makes me like it.
Yeah, okay, I would agree. It has a personal connection.
Yeah.
It has a personal connection. Well, these women's figure skaters are maybe the U.S.'s best chance of taking home an Olympic medal since 2006.
It's been
a minute.
Was that Tara Lipinski? No, that was 98 or whatever.
I don't know, but it's 2-decade drought.
Literally.
I should know that. I don't know. So pressure's on, but I do think you were saying that like the commentators during that championship were talking about like this really is the US's best chance of medaling and
Tara
women's singles. Yeah.
Tara Lipinski and Johnny Weir, the commentators who are also currently on the Traders. But I'm behind, so don't tell me what happened.
So good.
I know. They were saying that these performances are like mind blowing.
Yeah.
So we'll see. It's exciting. Who are the men? What do we've got? I don't know much about what we've got going on.
Yes, we have the main men are Ilya Malinin, Maxim Nomov, if I'm pronouncing his last name correctly, and Andrew Torgashev. So I would say the star of the show here is Ilya, who is known for landing the first ever quadruple axel in competition. And he is certainly a fan favorite. If you watch him compete, he's like unbelievable. It's like watching Simone Biles do flips. You're like, how is this person doing this with their body?
It feels
on ice.
Yeah, the laws of physics don't apply.
Yeah,
I have seen many reels of this man on Instagram. I'm realizing.
Yes, yeah. The blonde. He's blonde.
Yes.
So very exciting. I do want to talk about Alyssa Liu.
Yes,
because she is on a bit of a comeback.
She is. It's crazy. She retired at the age of 16.
It's crazy that in ice skating you can retire at 16.
Well, right. She won so many things before she was 16, but she said that she was burned out. And this was before she was even old enough to compete internationally. I'm pretty sure she won U.S. championships when she was 13.
Crazy.
But then after a 2-year break in 2022, she came back. And now she's 19, I believe.
Yeah.
Does that math work?
I think she's 19, yeah.
And she came in, she came in second. They don't call it medals when it's the championships, right?
I don't know.
Anyway, Amber Glenn beat her only because Amber Glenn put up this absolutely insane performance. But watching Alyssa Liu on the ice is like, you feel so safe because she's so confident. It's like you watch some skaters and you're a little bit on edge. Yeah. You're like, oh, I can tell they're nervous, so I'm nervous. She is just like, because she's come back to it just for the fun of it, she has the most unbelievable mentality.
Well, what do we talk about on the show? She has good vibes. You can just tell, I would agree. She just seems cool, calm, and collected, and it, of course, wants to win, but seems okay with any outcome.
Yes.
She's here to have a good time.
Yeah.
She's 19. She's like, I'm competing in the Olympics, and I'm having fun, and she has a really cool hairstyle. I don't know what you would call it, but it's like reverse highlights, direct. You
know what I kind of call it in my head?
What?
The Billie Eilish.
It is kind of Billie
because Billie Eilish at one point, I mean, it's,
yes.
Yeah, it's like horizontal stripes in your hair.
Yeah.
Reverse highlights. I like that.
Highlights. That's what we're going to call it.
Also her dad, this kind of blew my mind. They were talking about this on the broadcast. He left China after he was a pro-democracy demonstrator. And after Tiananmen Square, he left China, came to the US, and he has 5 kids who he conceived all using egg donation and IVF with surrogates. But then I think that Alyssa Liu, he got married, but then divorced to a woman who is the children's legal guardian and mom, and the kids live with her part-time still, but it's just a very untraditional family structure. And I think it's cool that they've made this work for them. Also, Arthur was targeted by, oh my God. Oh my God. Just a sign. For those of you listening, my reaction.
I'm gonna need our editor Mike to do a replay.
The handmade sign that we stick to the wall using putty just fell down spontaneously in the middle of recording. Okay, one sec. Well, it's got a little bit of a bubble.
Okay, we're back.
Is it fallen?
I don't know. We're good. Okay, we're back.
You know what? If it falls down again, we'll just put it right here.
Yeah, it's fine. Then we'll just not have the sign up. It's all right.
Okay. Anyway, Alyssa Lou's dad was targeted in a spying operation that the Justice Department in 2022 alleged was ordered by the Chinese government.
Whoa.
I know.
Wow.
Wild.
Okay, that is crazy information. Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So that's Alyssa and her family.
Wow. Thank you for sharing. The other interesting tidbit I like about these women's figure skaters is Amber Glenn, as you mentioned, is the first openly queer and oldest woman to represent U.S. in women's figure skating.
I did not know that.
At the quote-unquote old age, I think she's 26.
She is.
26. Yeah.
I mean, that's where sometimes when I watch these people, I'm like, it's incredible that you can get so good at something with you have not been alive for very long. Right. Let alone the fact that you're the best in the world at the thing you're doing.
I know.
But that's crazy. When you have to do it because your body can't do it anymore.
Right. No, you can't do the flip-it-at-ease.
Absolutely not.
Flip-it-ease.
Couldn't catch me flipping.
Couldn't catch me flipping. No. In other Olympics and ice skating adjacent news, the Milan hospitality space that will be for U.S. figure skating, U.S. hockey, and U.S. speed skating is changing its name. You can maybe guess.
Ooh, wait, why?
Why it might be changing its name? Well, its name originally was the Ice House.
Oh, come on.
Not great.
You know, it sucks that ice that sucks so much took ice. It's like, I like the word ice. I like ice in general as a concept.
Yeah, I like it in a beverage.
Frozen water.
I don't like it in my neighborhoods though.
No. You had to.
But anyways, due to concerns about potential ice protests in Italy during the Olympics, it's now going to be called the Winter House.
I mean, sure. Fine. I feel like they could have come up with something a little more interesting.
A little more snazzy.
Yeah, like
a skating related pun or.
Yeah. We'll think on it.
We'll think on it. If anyone has any ideas, drop it in the comments. It's too late.
It's too late. Wait, can you tell everybody about this next one? This,
oh my God,
kills me.
Okay. There was music rights drama, but it seems to have been resolved.
Yeah.
A Spanish figure skater named Tomás Laurent Guarino Sabate
nice.
Said that he received last-minute clearance from Universal to use music from Minions in his short program after copyright concerns briefly derailed his Olympic program. So it's not officially cleared yet. It's not all set and so, but it seems like it's moved in the right direction. He wears like a Minions looking overalls and yellow shirt costume, which I love. And I'm like, yeah, I want to hear give me the Minions short program.
He skates to the Minions music.
Like, are you
what
kidding?
What even is the Minions music? I'm going to be honest.
I don't even know, but I guess
is it the Minions
like you know, they do.
Boy,
my husband will like that.
I just have a lot of questions about like what gets you to this point. Right. Where you're doing a Minions. Is it his kids?
Great question. I don't know.
I just had wild deja vu, which is crazy.
About the Minions? Yes, the age-old deja vu about the Minions.
Yeah, you know, like you're going to the Olympics and you're going to dress up like a Minion.
Yeah.
I like it. I don't know that it would be my first try. Don't get me wrong. I love it.
Yes.
But it's like, it feels like a little bit of a sacrifice in some way. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I kind of love it though. Yeah. It's a little campy. I'm into it. But there was basically drama, like their music has to be approved in advance. Mm-hmm. And so it's like, where did it fall apart that they didn't get clearance? You know, like this should have been approved. I feel like this isn't a last minute decision. And I'm almost like, you know what? I feel like all the music should just be cleared.
I agree.
It's not even, it's like what, a minute of the song? How long is a short program? I think it's like 3 minutes.
2 minutes.
Okay, maybe that's longer. But I'm like, it's the Olympics.
Here's what I'll say.
If I was a singer, I'd be like, yeah, you can just use it. Whatever.
I think any sound should be usable. If someone wants to do a short program to us talking, rip it off of YouTube. You can have it. Take it from iTunes or wherever you get your shows.
iTunes.
I don't know.
Yes, iTunes. You purchased one episode of the Sports Gossip Show for 99 cents. Do you remember when Starbucks used to have the free songs?
Oh yeah.
At that when you would check out this, I just had a flashback to that. Anyways,
and it was the clear gift card thing.
Yes. Well, the clear. Yes. Remember? Yes. Wow. Whoa.
And the gum that came in the eco-friendly package.
Wow. Taking me out.
It's huge. Okay. Well, I really hope that we get to see this. The ice skating. When I was watching the U.S. Championships, which clearly had a profound effect on me, I was like, I'm going to be honest, I do think I find sports most interesting when there is glitter and music involved.
100%.
Like, I know this is a sports podcast. We love all sports.
Yes.
But like, if I'm in my heart of hearts, if we're being real.
Yeah.
Like,
give me some pizzazz.
I can watch figure skating without a second screen or crochet better than I can watch anything else.
Yeah. It's like you want like jazz hands.
Yes.
To your athletic event.
If there was dancing in the NFL.
Well, there is.
I know, but like as a part of it, as like a play.
Yeah.
One guy, they do the Dirty Dancing lift as the guy.
I guess there's
being
sometimes
lifted,
a little
ball.
Dancing when they do a touchdown celebration. Sometimes that's a little choreographed.
Like, incorporated into a play.
Yeah. Well, get Mandy Moore, the choreographer, in there. You know who that is? She choreographed the Eras Tour.
I'm sorry,
not the actress Mandy Moore.
Although she also probably is capable. I mean,
she can sing.
You have trick plays, but you don't have dancing.
True.
Anyways.
Yeah, so the next topic we're going to talk about is a French ice dancing scandal, which, trigger warning, there are discussions about abuse that we'll be talking about. So a Olympic ice dancing champion named, if I'm pronouncing it wrong, Guillaume Cizeron, he has partnered with a Canadian-born ice dancer named Laurence Fournier-Boudry, and they are forming a new French team for the 2026 Olympics. So they're competing in the Olympics. Okay. So he used to compete with a woman named Gabriela Papadakis. And
this is
kind of ringing a bell.
Yeah.
They competed together for quite a long time. And she just released a memoir where in the memoir, she describes him as controlling and demanding. She even claims that he minimized her experiences and alleged that he threatened to end their partnership if she reported past abuse that she allegedly experienced. So Cizeron denies the claims, calling them false and part of a smear campaign before the 2026 Olympics. Obviously, she is saying this is truth. This is in my memoir. This led to public feud. And then this also led to NBC allegedly dropping her as a commentator due to conflict of interest. They claim it's because she competed and had danced with him before, and he's competing in the Olympics. Do with that information what you will. In her book, basically, she claims that she suffered from a deeply unbalanced relationship with him. They broke the world record together. She wrote that at a certain point, the idea of finding herself alone with him terrified her. She wrote of him being, quote, controlling and a demanding partner. So it's basically, it's not great. It's not great.
It's also not surprising when you think about some of these dynamics,
Yes, totally.
It's just awful.
So they ended their partnership as an ice dancing pair at the end of 2024. This was before the book came out, but obviously there was rumors about tension between them. Mm-hmm. And he formed this new partnership with this woman, Laurence Fournier-Boudry. They are competing together, as I mentioned.
Okay.
Basically, in her memoir, Gabriela says that they split, saying that she had refused to continue training at the Ice Academy of Montreal due to their continued association with a fellow ice dancer named Nikolai Sorensen, who had sexual assault allegations against him in late 2023. And who is Sorensen's girlfriend, you ask?
No.
But Cizeron's new ice dancing partner, Laurence Fournier-Boudry.
Oh my God.
So it's just like a complicated, I don't even know how to describe it other than it's complicated. And this man and this woman are competing in the Olympics together.
I mean,
and she is not a commentator, his ex-partner.
I feel like, obviously we don't know fully what went on with the NBC thing. I do feel like there's a world in which they could have just had her not commentate on his.
Exactly.
But I guess it's hard if you're talking about the group as a whole.
Right.
Like I guess I see, but that's a real bummer.
It's a real bummer.
And this whole thing, I feel like this is a sport too where it's an environment that can breed that kind of bad partnerships and awful behavior if you're not careful, given the pressure cooker and the physicality. Do you know what I mean? It's it's the way gymnastics can also.
Yeah, it's a pressure cooker environment for sure. And it just there's a lot of layers here, and it seems like a very complex and complicated situation. We will see how he does in the Olympics with his new partner.
Yeah,
I believe that him and his new partner are also featured in the Netflix documentary about ice dancing that came out recently. So,
all right.
Yeah.
Thank you for walking us through that. What a, ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Messy.
In lighter news, there are 2 people who are alum/students of Colby College.
Oh my God.
My alma mater.
What?
Competing in the Olympics.
Oh my God.
Yes. Jack Young, who graduated in 2025, is competing for the United States in Nordic skiing. And Maddie Hooker, class of 2027, is going to be skiing Nordic skiing for Australia.
Oh my God. I can't wait to cheer them on.
And I'll just say, for a D3 school, it's not often that I get to, Georgia over here, you can, anybody in the NFL, anybody, whatever. I don't have that. And so this is a really huge moment, and I'm so excited to watch them from one fellow mule to another.
Wait, that's your animal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Colby mule.
All right. Well,
and you wonder why we're not a power. No, actually, the athletics are really, really good at Colby, and they just built this. They have the only Olympic-sized pool in Maine.
Oh, wow.
And which is great for the community. And so they're doing great stuff up there.
Love that.
Also, Colby, if you want me as your graduation speaker, all you have to do is ask. That's my dream. And
put her up at the podium.
I used to tweet at Colby
different type of podium
all the time about it.
Yeah.
It was really annoying. But now that I'm off of Twitter, I'm just asking you.
Colby, if you're listening.
Colby, if you're listening.
Wow.
You want a brand trip to Georgia.
Yes.
And you already were a commencement speaker at Georgia.
I was, but that was as a student.
Yeah, but still, I would love to have that honor. So
yeah. I love it.
Thanks.
Okay, we're back. The sign fell again. So we're just leaving it here.
The sign keeps falling, so we propped it up.
We're getting a new situation for it. So
my husband's going to try to get this framed for us while we're at the Super Bowl.
Great.
We'll see. All right. So we're back. Something that I thought was very interesting, Madeline, is how everybody always talks about like the hookup culture of the Olympics?
Yes.
Well, apparently in 2024, the Olympics themselves handed out 300,000 condoms.
Unbelievable.
Which I'm like, I don't know how many athletes there are, but I feel like people are saving them for later. That's too many. Sorry. It's too many. Saving them for later. A little keepsake. Sorry.
We're keeping it in.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways.
Well, so Grindr, the LGBTQ plus dating app, is apparently, I thought this was great. They're taking extra steps to protect athletes during the Olympics, especially athletes who are from countries where being queer is still classified as illegal, which is wild, but it's true. Or if it just feels unsafe. They're introducing enhanced security because the Explore and Roam features of the app are going to be disabled within the Olympic villages. So users from outside venues can't browse who's on there, which I thought was...
Oh, that's great.
But it's also something so interesting because like that was never an issue before
dating apps.
Yeah. It's like you can actually... The safety concerns shift as the way people move through the world changes.
Right. Oh, wow. Okay. I appreciate that move, Grindr.
Anyway.
That's great.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, in other Olympics news, women's hockey is happening, obviously. And this is the first Olympics that they've had a professional league in between the Olympics. So the PWHL's first season was 2023 and 2024. So there's potentially some tension between players from different countries who maybe played with each other or against each other in the professional league.
Yes. And also the quality of the hockey could be higher, just another a professional league that can only make players better playing more. The most interesting story to me is Anna Kjelbin and Ronja Savalainen. Hopefully I'm saying their names correctly. They are engaged. They are engaged. They dated for 5 years, and they first met playing in the Swedish Women's Hockey League. Kjellbin plays now in the PWHL for the Toronto Scepters, and Savalainen plays for the Ottawa Charge. And they are going to be representing, Kjellbin will be representing Sweden, and Savalainen will be representing Finland. So this is a real life heated rivalry situation.
Oh my God.
How good is that?
Oh, sign me up. Do we know what round the countries are playing each other in, or we don't know that yet?
I don't know. Have they announced that yet? Probably.
I don't know.
But I know. And Sweden and Finland, that's like hockey country.
Hockey country. It's cold.
It's cold. It's not warm.
It's not warm. Oh my God.
So it's going to be good games. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love this. Give me the juice. Give me the tea.
Yep.
That's great.
Yep. Oh, this one.
What?
The Norwegian ski suit scandal.
Boy.
This is crazy, you guys. A
lot of people were asking us to talk about this.
I'm going to do my best.
Please.
I'm going to do my best. Matt Futterman of The Athletic did some great reporting and broke the news about this scandal, which was that at the 2025 World Championships, Magnus Brevig, who's the head coach of the Norwegian national team, and Adrian Livelton, the team's suit technician.
Great job title.
Which is a thing, were caught on a video posted anonymously to YouTube inserting illegal stitching into the crotch area of the suits for two-star jumpers, reigning Olympic champion Marius Lindvik and Johan Andre Forfang, after the suits had already passed inspection.
So they were doing like a little bit of Project Runway last minute alterations before the suit went down the runway.
They sure were. And so I looked into this because I was like, how do stitches on the crotch affect ski jump performance?
Right.
And because it's all about aerodynamics, I saw an article that compared it to sailing and I immediately understood it.
You said, sign me up.
I said, say less. But apparently if you have more fabric in the crotch area, it's less likely to get bunched up. And if it's a firmer fabric, like a sail, you want like a carbon fiber sail as opposed to, a linen sail.
Right.
Linen's a bad example, but like a sail that gets all wrinkly and bunched up.
Yeah.
This actually can make a difference because it's also a game of like milliseconds.
Whoa.
Right?
Whoa. Well, here's my question. I wonder if this is kind of like, do you remember when they banned the speed suits in swimming?
Oh my God, yeah.
Which I'm still, again, someone will come and explain why it was bad. I'm like, they all were using them, so did it matter that they were fat? I'm like, if it helped everyone, it's not like one person, so I'm curious if in this instance, this will lead to them creating approved faster aerodynamic suits. Do you know what I mean?
That's
that they'll use this and be like, well, this was bad, but also maybe we can all come together and make fast, I don't know. Maybe that's
brilliant. That's so smart. It's true. Cause it's also like, if everybody can have it.
Right. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, this was one person had it and they broke the rules, of course.
Yeah.
But it is kind of one of those things where I'm like, well, couldn't they all just then hypothetically make suits, get them approved? Maybe that's a lot of admin.
No, I like that. Well, there was a lot of admin involved in this.
Everyone should cheat.
Well, if everybody's cheating, is it cheating?
It's not. It's just everyone has an advantage that they all know they have the advantage for. That's that everyone publicly knows about.
Speaking of admin, though, Madeline, this was 11 months of investigation and litigation. The International Ski and Snowboard Federation's Ethics Committee handed down a harsh 18-month suspension to two of these coaches and the former equipment manager.
Wow.
And I think that part of this is when you have proof, like that's pretty embarrassing to have a video posted. It's not one great thing to hear about it, but to have a video of like, hey, these guys are clearly doing this thing. I think to be taken seriously as a federation, you have to give a legitimate punishment.
Yes, totally. Yeah,
right?
If there's evidence that you can see with your own eyes on the internet,
it's like
I feel like the only outcome is a serious punishment.
Yeah. And so these the skiers who were affected served, I believe, a 3-month suspension, but that was earlier in the season. So they are competing.
Wow.
In the Olympics.
Oh, that's a little awkward.
I know. Well, I'm kind of excited to watch.
Again, also
just zoom in on the crotch. See if there are any extra stitches.
Zoom in, please.
Anyway.
Wow, that's crazy.
I know.
Oh my God.
And there were rumors that they were like injecting, pardon me, if you have kids in the car, earmuffs. They were injecting hyaluronic acid into these like silicone sleeves to enlarge their privates.
To help with
so that you could put more fabric over it in the fittings that you have to get fitted for like officially. And then it is more aerodynamic when you're actually your normal size. I know.
Oh boy.
I know. I don't know if that part's true. And it was picked up prominently by Page Six, which gives me slight pause.
Oh boy.
But
that would definitely be the cherry on top of this dramatic story for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God. Wow. Well, in relationship news, one of our listeners requested that we talk about this, but snowboarder Chloe Kim is dating Myles Garrett, the Browns defensive end. They are officially together and he will be watching her compete in Milan.
I mean, talk about an off-season.
How amazing is that?
Lining up with your girlfriend's season.
Couldn't be better. Couldn't be better than the Browns had a bad season.
I was just going to say, thank God they're not in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, to hopefully watch his girlfriend have a good snow season.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Olympic season?
Snow season.
Yeah.
I didn't know until our listener sent us this, to be honest. And I was a little embarrassed. I didn't know these two were together.
Yeah. They first soft launched with a joint appearance at the Crunchyroll Anime Awards in May, and then made things official during a November Browns game when they shared a kiss in front of cameras.
Ooh,
little
so cute.
Field official.
And Chloe was asked about this, and she said, I've never really been in a public relationship, so I think I've always been a little scared of it, but I did not know that was going to happen. I think the fans reacting so positively, I think that was a really sweet thing. No one's mad about it, which is a good start, which is like a good point.
That is a good point. Yeah.
No one's mad about it, which is a good start. I'm going to start saying that.
No one's mad about it, which is a good start.
Like I have
that's our show stack.
I have this bill I have to deal with that apparently, and I'm like, no one's mad about it, which is a good start.
It's a good start.
Well, someone's mad about it, but
try not to worry.
Try not to worry.
Try not to worry, as we say on this show. Oh my God. Well, if you've made it this far, thank you so much for listening or watching our Winter Olympics preview. We will obviously be covering the Olympics in our regular weekly episodes.
Yes.
So please tune in for that. We will also be turning on chats for our paying subscribers on Substack to chat about all things Olympics. So if that's your jam, you can subscribe at sportsgossipshow.substack.com.
And not to do a production meeting right now, but some of the Thursday episodes could be some good Olympic stuff.
Oh yeah.
Just because they're going to have a fire hose of information.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot coming at us.
We'll see.
And we're going to have to cover it. We shall see. Well, as always, please rate and review, like, and subscribe. It makes a huge, huge difference. And you can follow us on Instagram at Sports Gossip and TikTok at Sports Gossip Show.
Boom.
Boom.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.